What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over how to not get tilted in Rainbow Six Siege. Before we go any further, links to all my socials in the description below, so make sure you go check those out. Rainbow Six Siege is probably one of the more difficult games out there and has a very big learning curve. With this learning curve, there's going to be lots of ups and lots of downs, and you will most likely get tilted, whether it be just as your progress, if you're not progressing as fast as you would like to be, or just throughout the course of a game. But today we're going to be talking about how to avoid that tilt and stay on top of your mental capacity and mental fortitude, and stay positive and win the round. Even if you might not be the best player, but if you can win most of your rounds, or if you're even like the average rank is silver or gold. So if you're like high gold, low plat, you might want to be plat 2 or diamond. But if you're like plat 3 or gold 1, you're above average. That means you're doing something right. So you have to look at the positive side. Throughout a round, let's say you lose the round and it just came down to something unlucky, like, oh well, 2 of our players got blown up by a single C4, and then the last guy jumped into a frost mat because we didn't know they had a frost. Something like that. There's nothing to be mad about there. Yes, you might lose the game because of it, but it's not something you did fundamentally wrong. It's just something that might have been unlucky and something that is easy to fix. And you need to look at the positives. Like if you get it down to a 1v1, or let's say you're down 0-3 and you push it to max overtime and you lose, you need to look at the positive and that, hey, we were down by a lot. We were able to push it really far and we made it this far. So that's the first tip, is always finding the positive side. The next tip is your overall mentality. You need to play to learn. You have to realize you will lose, you will fail, you will miss shots, you will lose rounds. Anything can happen in this game. And what you need to do is realize that it will happen. And then when something does happen, you don't look at it as, wow, I suck, or wow, we suck, or wow, they're just better, or I should quit, or I'm going to go play like Apex or whatever. I'm going to go do something else. I retire. You need to look at it as a learning experience. And like I said, with the positive, you need to look at the negative as well, but not let it get you mad and get you tilted. Let you learn from it. Like, okay, I just walked into this room and got shot by 3 different people. Next time I should probably drone or something like that. Or, hey, this guy bandit tricked my wall. Next time I should go below or above. Or Zofia stunned through the drone hole, or use a grenade or something like that. You need to find a way to learn, find a way to turn everything positively, because that's the only way you will win at this game, or in anything in life, to be completely honest. If you always look at the negativity, then you're never gonna learn from it, because you're always gonna blame something else, right? It's gonna be like, let's say you get fried off an angle. Wow, that guy's just better. Wow, I suck. Something like that. Rather, the better mentality would be, okay, I shouldn't hold that angle. That's the most common angle to hold on this map. I should like stand on the other side of the hallway behind the plant or something like that. You need to learn is pretty much what it is, because the only way to improve, the only way to get better and avoid the tilt that comes from losing or from failing or doing something incorrectly is to learn, see what you did wrong, and then work at it, which brings me into my next tip, which is adjusting from what you did wrong and grinding to fix it. For example, if it's your aim, you need to realize, okay, I'm bad at flicking. I need to maybe like play some aim labs, play some T-Hunt. I have an aim guide which goes over third-party aim trainers and in-game if you don't want to get aim lab or Kovacs or something like that. So make sure you check that out. Anyways, you need to find out what you're doing wrong is step 1. Then you need to find out how to fix it is step 2. And then step 3 is you need to grind at it and work at it and work at it until it's not a problem. As you continue to play, you will fix problems, but also gain more problems. So the process keeps repeating. It's never-ending cycle. And eventually, you will just become a lot better. You always need to be learning. Even the best players in the world are always learning. Every game they play, every round they play, every dry run, every scrim, every T-Hunt, anything they do, they're always learning. And that's what makes them the best. They don't get mad. It's okay to be disappointed if you lose a game, but don't let it get you so disappointed and so tilted to where even if it's in the middle of a game and it's like you lose a round you should have won. I see a lot of people get mad and then they're like, wow, this game sucks, whatever. I'm just going to rush. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do that. Rather, it's like, okay, we lost the round. It's now we're down 3-1, something like that. Let's just focus on this round, focus on the next round. I kind of feel like I talked about this in my motivation guide, I believe it was, or my key to positivity. You basically just need to think about the next round, not worry about the big picture, learn what you did wrong, grind, and realize you will fail, but just off of that failure, you need to learn, adjust, and grind. The perfect acronym would be LAG. Learn, adjust, grind. But that's pretty much all I've to say for this video. If you enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe. All my socials are linked in the description below, so make sure you check those out. Thank you for watching, and peace out, gamers.